The village too smelly to stay in the running for a big competition. It's won 6 times.
Other parts of the public areas are also not usable, so we just felt it's no point in getting the best kept village people to come here because you just won't have a chance.
Next, the smelly issue plaguing a village in Buckinghamshire. Chalfont St Giles has held the best kept village title 6 times, but they've had to pull out this year because of the smell of human waste. A very wet winter means it's ended up floating through the village, renowned for its spotless village greens and eye-catching flowers. Thames Water has said sorry, but as our senior correspondent Ronke Phillip reports, that's little comfort.
Just an hour outside the capital and best known for its setting on the edge of the Chilterns, a mention in the Doomsday Book and its pretty high street. Last year it won the best kept village in Buckinghamshire, but any hopes Chalfont St Giles had of entering the competition again this year has been ruined by a vile smell of raw sewage coming from the river.
It smells a bit sewagey, to be honest. I don't know if that's because that's what we think it is, but it hasn't been, it's not been particularly pleasant.
It smells like a pond, something wrong with the pond, and sewage smells.
It's a drain smell. It's a shame, but I don't know what's happened, why.
What we got today is we brought in some specialists to take some water samples for us.
The parish council decided to order its own tests after Thames Water admitted its monitors showed sewage had been discharged into the River Misbourne earlier this year. The parishioners have also cordoned off the area, closed the children's playground and pulled out of the Best Kept Village competition altogether.
Other parts of the public areas are also not usable, so we just felt it's no point in getting the best kept village people to come here because you just won't have a chance. So unfortunately we've had to pull out.
It's not unusual for the valley to flood every 8 to 10 years, but when it happened earlier this year, the water had been contaminated with sewage. The flooding happened because the region has experienced its 8th wettest winter on record. And according to Thames Water, this means the excess rain caused exceptionally high groundwater and river levels. This then gets into the nearby Amersham storm tanks, and when they're full, they discharge diluted wastewater here into the River Misbourne. Thames Water has apologised and says it's trying to resolve the issue. It says we're committed to seeing our waterways thrive. Our engineers are using filter units at storm tanks and are working hard to minimise the impact to the river. But local people suspect there's more to it.
Our perception is that they're actually using the Misbourne as a redirect for the sewer. So to stop the sewer flooding, they're pumping it into the river instead.
Villagers are now waiting for their tests to come back to see if they can safely reopen the closed-off areas, but they're not hopeful the smell will dissipate in time for most to enjoy the summer. Ronke Phillips, ITV News.